Coming up on MHS1, we take a sneak peek at the new band hall.
We take a look at appropriate dance moves for more.
And we preview the musical that's making everyone scream.
And it's all coming up on MHS1.
Good morning, McKinney High School. I'm Jessup Town.
And I'm Reggie and Peyton, and you're watching MHS1. Last night, the Golden Main Theater had their first performance of their production, Sweeney Todd. Here's Manat with more on the musical.
Golden Main Theater, in collaboration with the Fine Arts Department, presents this year's musical, Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd is it's a musical based on a play that was written in the 1850s, but it's about revenge. It's about a man whose wife is taken from him by some other people who have more power than he does. He's sent away, and he comes back to get revenge on those people. He escapes from prison to get revenge on those people.
I play Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. My favorite part is getting to play the two extremes, since Sweeney Todd is a very controlled person. Then at some points in the play, he gets emotionally raw and just kind of lets everything out and goes berserk on everybody and kills them.
I'm Beetle Bamford, and I'm the judge's right-hand man. The Beetle is really just a slimy kind of, he takes pleasure in other people's pain. Like, instead of in this one scene, like Toby, the other character, is being swarmed by all these rabble-rousing citizens, instead of being like an actual lawman, which my character actually is, I have to be like, oh, it's so cute. Look, he's struggling. I laugh at him. Ha ha ha.
But why should students come to see the performances?
You need to come because it's going to be an amazing experience.
The chorus is amazing. The music is amazing. It's intense and it's scary and really funny at the same time. So it's a whole hodgepodge of emotion.
It will not be anything like you've ever experienced before in a musical.
The music is incredible, and all the singers that we have and all the actors that we have are like top notch, and the story is really cool too. Like, there's a surprise at the end that you don't really expect. So it's got all the facets of a really good story and show.
Performances are on Friday, February the 1st at 7, Saturday the 2nd at 2, and Monday the 4th at 7. Ticket prices are $8 for students and $10 for adults.
The beginning and the end are like really powerful, and the Sondheim wrote the beginning and the end to make the audience uncomfortable, which is interesting. To like, all of the musicals kind of like ease you in, but for Sweeney it's just bam, we're telling a story.
This has been Manat Chaudhry reporting for MHS1.
Every year, between 5 and 15% of Americans get the flu. Here's Sydney Turnbow with more.
The flu is already making its way across the country, but what really is it?
Well, the flu is a virus, okay, and you know, it's just transmitted from person to person, whether it's a cough or a sneeze. Washing your hands is the best way to help keep yourself free, but you can help protect others by covering your cough or your sneeze, but not with your hands. I would say it's kind of bad right now. Whether it's the worst we've ever had or not, that remains to be seen.
So what do students have to say?
Get the flu shot.
This has been Sydney Turnbow and Tania Conley reporting for MHS1.
AP students, testing's coming up at the first part of May, but we have a deadline for payments of March 8th. It'd be great because tomorrow says February 1st that we could start getting all of our payments in during the month of February. If you go to the McKinney High School website, look under Student Essentials, you'll see a place where it basically tells you what you need to do for payments for AP. And first of all, you're going to need to, I'm not letting this person's name see, you got to get this. This is sort of the menu, and then you need to print out your schedule from Hack, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the main office area and the other cafeteria, and you're going to go to the very end of the office area and find Miss Erger. She is our bookkeeper, and she will know the proper amount that you need to pay. If you're enrolled in a class, you pay $30 for the test. If you're taking a test that you're not enrolled in, you have to pay $89 for it.
The March deadline is coming up soon, so be sure to pay Miss Erger in the main office as soon as possible.
This has been Kevin Osborne, Connor Jones, and Drew Umberger reporting for MHS1.
The construction around the school has given us a lot of features to look forward to. Here's Jordan Hurt with a look at the new band hall.
As part of the recent bond, the band and the orchestra will receive new facilities.
We need a new band hall because the current one that we're in is not large enough, especially in marching season. There's not one place where we can have a rehearsal all at the same time. So the new band hall is large enough where we can get the entire marching band in there for an inside rehearsal.
The band will benefit greatly from the new hall.
Just having a new space, a large enough space, and then having our own ensemble room so we can split our classes the way we like to. We can be more effective teachers.
After the band moves out, the current band hall will be converted into an orchestra hall.
Finally having enough equipment for everybody and enough lockers and having actual space for rehearsal. Right now we're really crammed in here, and having a room that has a constant temperature and humidity level, that's a big one for us.
Students and orchestra will have a new opportunity.
The students will have enough space so that it'll feel more like what they're going to feel on a concert or on a stage. And we can have large, everybody in one place rehearsals. And we're going to have more equipment. All the cellos and basses right now are currently being used 3 and 4 times a day. Ideally, in high school, everybody should have one cello or one bass that they use, and it shouldn't be shared.
Andrew Freeman tells us his views on the new band hall.
I'm excited because we'll finally have a percussion room that's big enough for all the equipment we have.
The band will move into their new hall over spring break, while orchestra will not move into theirs until August. This has been Jordan Hurt reporting for MHS1.
Here's Mallory Hauser with sports. Thanks, guys. Swim and dive competed in districts this past week. Individuals moving on to regionals are Sammy Hashbarger, Amanda Pilot, Jason Brinkner, Sebastian Hardy, Brock Pitcher, Matt Reynolds, and Jacob South. We wish these swimmers the best of luck at regionals. Last weekend, boys soccer competed in a 2-day tournament to defeat his Little Elm in the championship game, 1-0. And last Friday, girls soccer beat Frisco Centennial 1-0. Congrats to both teams on their wins. Ever wonder how the boys basketball team prepares for their games? Here's Madison Gocher with the story.
The boys basketball team has come together as a family. With practice, dedication, and team bonding, the team goes through their lives together.
Yeah, we're with each other all the time, like every week, so we pretty much just gain the connection by being with each other all the time through practice and outside of school too.
And sleepovers.
Yeah, sleepovers.
With the season going, how do they prepare for a game?
Get crunk before the game, and we come out and we do our warm-ups and our routine every game, and that prepares us to get ready, so when we come out there, it's the game time.
How does the team gain a connection with the coaches?
And we're with them every day too, so we kind of know what their personality is, what they want and what they don't want.
Well, we've been around them for 4 years, and they know that we're going to do what we need to do to win, and we, if we trust them, then we're going to win.
Off the court, they love each other, they have a good time with each other, but on the court, they're serious and they all want to win.
How do they think the season is looking?
State.
Not just state champs.
State champs.
State champs.
#1, definitely.
Knowing our basketball team, she's got the best story of the year. Daisy knows. Of course she knows. Snap.
This has been Madison Gocher reporting for MHS1.
plays at home tonight against Plano West. The girls play at 6 and the boys play at 7:30. Come out and support your Lion basketball. Tomorrow, wrestling competes in districts at Boyd. Good luck, boys. That's all for sports. Now back to you.
Thanks, Mallory. Hey, Reggie Ann. My favorite story is green eggs and ham.
That's cool, but here's a better story about ham.
Hams has been in McKinney since 1954. So we've been around a very long time. Now we've been at this location for 3.5 years now. It's always been downtown, but we moved it over here off of Tennessee. Hams got the name Hams. It's a family name. It was originated by Everett and Fancy Ham, and that was their last name. We have everything. We're a full-line butcher shop, and then we smoke things. So we have a smoker in the back, and we do ribs, brisket, pulled pork. We smoke chicken.
Every Wednesday you can order a sandwich and have it delivered to the school.
Well, it all started 3 years ago when my son was in 6th grade at Fabian, and I forgot to pack his lunch. So I made him a lunch here, took it up and delivered it to him at Fabian, and it snowballed from there. The delivery to McKinney High is $7.50, and you get a sandwich. You get either a pulled pork or chopped brisket sandwich, a bag of chips, a drink, and a homemade cookie. The best way to order is to either call the store, and if I can get an email address, that works out the best because I can email an order form to you, and then you can just email it back, and then I have a record of what you want. Like, for instance, I'll send out an email with February, with all the dates in February, and then you can choose if you want every Wednesday in February, or I have a lot of people that do every other Wednesday, and then that way I kind of just have a record of what you want.
This has been Alex Hooper, Ty Holt, Bo Swift, and Gunnar Lund reporting for MHS1.
Hello? What am I doing on Tuesday? Here, let me call you back later. I'm busy.
Pizza's here!
Hey, Jessup, do you know how to swim?
I don't, but Coach Ciro can teach me. Here's Sarah Appleby with more.
McKinney High's Natatorium offers swimming lessons through Coach Syria, open to anyone interested in learning to swim.
We give the best lessons in town. They are one-on-one during the school year, and they have the option of being one-on-one or two-on-one. That's 2 students per instructor. We give 5 30-minute lessons for $75, and school personnel get a $15 discount.
The classes offered by Coach Syria compete with the City of McKinney's swimming lessons, but the classes here are smaller and have a much higher success rate with very experienced teachers and close one-on-one instruction time.
Everyone needs to learn to swim. You never know when you're going to be in water.
This has been Sarah Appleby reporting for MHS1.
Hi, I'm Noe Garcia, Twitter personality, and illiteracy is at an all-time high at McKinney High School. MAV vocabulary is the first step into exploring the Elysian fields that of scholars. MAV vocabulary is equally as extraordinary as the Dallas Mavs. McKinney High School, here are your words.
I may not have the best dance moves, but these guys sure do. Here's Aaron Delgado and Mikey Swim with appropriate ways to dance at Morp.
Hi. In recent years, dancing at parties and social events has seemed to turn into an inappropriate masquerade of disappointment. Well, I think it's time to change that trend and start dancing again.
Well, that's all we have for you today.
For more news, visit mainstreamnews.com.
And remember, if it's news,
And it's at McKinney High School,
it's MHS1.